Hi guys, this is Eddie and I'm on the test server right now testing the new DLC 11 Halls of Power, and I'm wearing the new gear Insect Colonist, which is item level 94 and gives me the combat rating of 108 after modding the gear with tier 6. So looking at the mods, I'm wearing the Restoration Precision 6 in the red sockets and Restoration 6 in yellow sockets, Dominance and Pursuit in the blue sockets. So why Dominance? Dominance because it increases the potency of certain defensive and healing abilities. It helps with your healing ability, and it also increases your strength of your shields, and it also gives you a little bit boost to get out of your control effects done by the bosses or ads. And don't forget that 2 dominance is actually equal to 1 restoration. That's why it's also required for the tanks. So dominance helps with your restoration as well, so it helps with the healing. And you can also put restoration and health in the blue socket. It just depends on your preference. I would actually prefer restoration health if my combat rating is below 90. So let's look at the home turf mods. I'm using Restorative Adapter 4, which actually heals me and 3 of the group members every 60 seconds. Restoration 6 Focus Restoration 4, it boosts my restoration to 192, and Breakout Protection at the back, Quick Healing to give me 10% additional bonus to the healing received, Explosive Block, and Regenerative Shielding, which actually heals myself whenever I use my shield. So this is for the home turf mods. Let's look at the skill points. I'm using dual wield because it's fast for the healing, and I'm using the range attacks mostly for the bow. So unlock your weapon of choice for the weapon mastery, and don't forget to unlock this innate over here for restoration, which is 30 restoration per point, so 90 restoration from each weapon mastery tree. So I have unlocked 3 basically, and because sometimes I do melee, which is not recommended for the healer, but still. And after you are done with the weapon masteries, unlock the 2 trees or 3 trees, go for critical healing magnitude and critical healing chance, and also the restoration. So it totally depends on your skill points. If you have more skill points, you can unlock these 3 innates from all the trees. So critical healing chance, critical healing magnitude, and restoration. So focus on the restoration first and then go for the crits. Let's look at the powers now. There are 2 trees, Destiny and Summoning. Under Destiny we're going for 2 down in the middle and 3 down on the far left. Under Summoning we're going for 2 down in the middle, 2 down the mid left, and 1 on the far left. And under, what's wrong with this? Okay, iconic powers, we're gonna go for Miracle Worker, 10% critical attack, 10% critical healing magnitude, and 3% critical healing chance, empathic healing. I have also use this Intimidating Gaze, which is 25 dominance, and also the Nano Weave Armor, which is 50 defense, 100 toughness. So still left with 1 power point. Use whatever you want it to do. Let's quickly look at the loadout. Alright, this is the loadout. Number 1 is Rejuvenate, and this is your quick heals. It actually heals yourself and the most injured group mate. It will do a burst heal, and it's one of the massive heal. So quick healing, and it grants the golden soul aura, so whenever you use it you will see a golden aura around yourself, which is actually increasing the healing critical chance by 10% for a short period of time. And I would not recommend you to use it again and again because it is a little bit power costly. So just use it when it's like really required. Try to use your heal over times, which is Soul Well and Circle of Protection. So moving on to Soul Well, what it will do is it will actually heal over time, and the heals are not too strong. It depends on your restoration as well, but still they're not too strong. So use it with the Circle of Protection, and all the your group mates near to the soul well will, you know, get healed. It's not it has not a wide range, but still very good. And number 3 is Circle of Protection. This is your main heal over time. Try to use it as much as possible. Actually use it all the time. Whenever it's up, whenever it's on not on cooldown, use it. And I usually put it on the tank, because tank is basically requiring the heals over time, and tank has like massive health. So heal over time from Circle of Protection is again depending on the restoration, but still, as compared to the soul well, this heal over time is massive. So there's gonna be around you know, 10 to 15 ticks from your heal, and 10 ticks around, and 200 to actually 100 to 300 depending on the restoration from each tick. So whenever I put this on the tank, I actually put the soul well on the corner of the circle. So, you know, some DPS and trollers like to stay mid-range and while attacking the boss, so they can get healed from the Circle of Protection, and if they're not, they're gonna get healed from soul well. Number 4 is Boons of Soul. This is your shield, and it surrounds you and your other 3 group members, you know, to prevent the damage. And I really wish it was, you know, for all, you know, 8 people, including yourself, but still it's only for 3 people. Still works good, helps really well when you need to, you know, pick up your group mates when they're down. And also whenever my Circle of Protection is on cooldown and not healing anymore, I use this for a short period of time, and then I put my Circle of Protection. Okay, number 5 is Soul Siphon. Not so many people use it, but still, you can. I prefer it for, you know, tier 6 raids and the survival mode. I would not recommend using Watcher for anything above tier 5, because your Watcher goes down really fast. And below tier 5, I mean, you can even use it in Nexus, you know, A and B Paradox. You can use the Watcher. But it still, you know, sometimes dies really quickly, and you waste power to, you know, respawn it. So basically, this is your it heals yourself, and, you know, it heals your group mates as well, and but it dies. So we're gonna use Soul Siphon, and what it does is it actually also grants you a golden soul aura and increases your healing critical chance by 10%, and it will kind of pull the enemies towards you, draining their souls, and that will heal all the, you know, your allies. So, and when you cast this Soul Siphon and on your target, if the target is hitting your group mates, that will heal them. So number 6 is Transcendence. This is your 50% supercharge. It will, you know, prevent the incoming damage for short period of time, and it will, you know, significantly increase the health, and you know, heal them basically, and also restore some power over time. And this is really good supercharge. It used to have a very long animation, but thank god they reduced it, so it's really fast and really good. So this is it, guys. I cannot show you, of course, on the sparring target how to heal, so I'm gonna show you some demonstration how I healed the survival mode. And I hope you like this loadout. Try to use it, and if there are any questions, just comment in the comment section below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. So thank you for watching.